Hello, everyone. I'm Dill the Pickle. I bet you're confused to see me today. Today we are here with a game that I know very dearly and love very dearly and have fond memories very dearly, and I just broke my pants. Oh no. It is called Whacked. It is about a game show in hell. 7 characters pit against each other they all personify the 7 cardinal sins. Yeah. So, very cool and stuff. Now, of course, I don't expect everyone to like it. And if you know what Whacked is, you don't need any explanation. But for those who don't, it's fucking awesome, alright? I don't know who could play a game like this and not have fun with it. But, you know, some people won't.
Hey, everybody. It's time to get... That's right, the show that makes you reach for the stars over a pile of bruised and battered bodies. Brought to you by Presto Studios, Microsoft, and God's gift to the cathode ray tube. He's talent personified, a dream come true, and a really beautiful person. Your host, Fantastic!
Hey there, guys and gals, and all you sick weirdos in between. Are you ready to get... That's the spirit. Who says the public are cheap? Hey, wait a minute. I think that was me. Wait a minute. Man, am I on today or what? So what kind of game are we gonna subject our suckers, I mean contestants to today?
And that's how it throws us in. It's beautiful. I don't know how they would feasibly create, you know, this if it were to actually be a thing, but it's an original Xbox game, and I'm using an emulator to make it happen. It's fantastic.
Great choice!
I'll let the video
but
speak
here's
for
where we
itself.
separate the studs from the duds. How much punishment can our mall-softened contestants take?
I usually play this game because I've played this game for so many years and have, yeah, in a way, perfected it. I've gotten pretty good, so I'll say Whacked is the one I usually play on, so we're gonna do that.
Now that's out of the way, let's meet today's contestants!
And there they are.
I guess they don't make skin-tight rubber like they used to. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. Here's how the game is played. The way you win is by competing against each other in a series of lighthearted and potentially lethal games. Do I know how to get ratings or what? If you survive all our deadly levels of fun, you'll be rewarded with, drumroll please, the prize! What, you may ask, is this fabulous prize? Well, I can't tell you that, but I can tell you it's fantastic! Dick! It's big, it's shiny, it's a pure silk, air-conditioned, chocolate-covered, solid gold, tax-free, extra cheese, double D, finger-licking lap dance of wow! But enough about that. And what game show would be any fun without sus? Oh, do we have weapons? Just a few knickknacks I picked up at the flea market. Say, let's get a couple volunteer contestants to try these babies out. How about...
Let's have a look at your pea shooter, Slick.
Fine. And how about the penguin?
Well, actually, Van, I'm not a penguin. I'm more of a...
Great.
Like
Now, gentlemen, think fast.
Oh! Ah! Who wants a carrot where the sun don't shine?
Well, this is something the old Vanster wasn't prepared for.
The lines in this game, they're just so iconic.
Well, okay, what to do? Oh, I've got it. Presto! Special effects.
Lucky definitely wins, given the weapon choice.
Get a load of those numbers! Time to choose a contestant! This contestant's feet were taken by a good luck charm factory, and he just can't seem to stop whining about it! Let's hear it for Lucky!
Alright, so here's character select screen.
This flightless waterfowl comes all the way from Kapuskasing, Canada. He yearns for the wings of an eagle, just to show those lousy penguins a thing or two. Let's give a hearty welcome to everyone's best friend, Eugene!
Eugene, yeah. He's one of Alex's favorite characters. Also the one with the spiky hair there. Those two.
We found this contestant after seeing him being thrown out of several all-you-can-eat buffets. Let's have a delicious helping of applause for...
Good old Tooth. Man.
Batten down your lumberyard, boys, because this contestant is sure to get at your wood. Put your sweaty palms together for Lucy!
I think my team speaks for itself. Don't you?
Unsurprisingly enough, she's my favorite character, and I use her all the time, so...
Ooh, you're so decisive and impressionable.
Now that we've met our fascinating
Maybe.
contestant, it's time to get... weird. It's like you read my mind. Let's take a look at stage 1.
And this is where the game begins.
Welcome to the first of 4 stages. The lit icon at the foot of each studio door indicates the type of challenge you will face. Complete all 9 challenges to move on to stage 2. Now, which door is it gonna be?
There are about, if I remember correctly, 6 different game modes in this game. With each door in this, like he said, you complete each one of them to move on to the next one. I've never actually understood why there is a Studio A, B, and C. Perhaps because maybe that's how it's like in a real-life game show or some bullshit. It's identical that each one of them needs 3 challenges done, so 9 challenges per stage, meaning a total of 9, 18, 27, 36 stages to get to the end of the game. It doesn't really matter which one you pick.
Car crash. Can.
It's essentially which ones you prefer to take on first. I know, because I played this game for so long, chicken can be done without needing extras, power-ups, or otherwise anything to unlock. So I would prefer to go through an easier route typically. But since we are here making a YouTube video and you guys are watching, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a show and try to take on the hardest ones first if I can help it. The car crash one with combat is actually I'm hesitant to say it because there's plenty of hard ones in this game, but this is the hardest stage in the entire game. Combat, 50 stars, whacked, and very, very, very little at your disposal. So I'm gonna do this one first, and then the chicken one. But I expect to lose a few times, if, you know. So this is what we start off with in this game. We have a plunger missile. You'll see it in action, just keep these things in mind. In combat, you collect stars. If you get them all, you win first by getting 50 of them. And when you're hurt, you lose stars, but you can't pick them up for a little bit because they remain your color. Let's go!
Like 50 stars to win the game.
You dropped in immediately, and anything can happen on the map.
Coming up from behind.
The thing at the bottom is a race. That's how they decided to showcase who's winning. Yeah.
Business.
And losing. So you can laugh at anybody who's losing and win, and you know, sight out anyone who's winning. Now, since this is an emulator, all the visuals aren't exactly going to be accurate to what they would be on the original versions of the game. Like, those plunger missiles would have, like, trailing behind them, which you saw a little of. But it looks a lot more, you know, a lot more obvious on the Xbox version. But that part doesn't really matter too much, because it doesn't affect gameplay, thankfully. And the controls in this game are minimal, at best. This right here is a sidestep. You can sidestep by holding the triggers. Doing that is very, very, very important in this game. Very. With everything you do, you would want to do it. Sometimes you're gonna get fucked on. Essentially, it's just a run and gun, you kill everyone around you and win. But there's a certain beauty to it that just isn't matched. I'm telling you. Not to mention, with such simplicity, the game can go either really, really fast or really, really slow. And by events that happen randomly, with everybody doing whatever they do. This game would be extremely fun online. I don't plan on testing the online given my PC's specifications and the initial steps it would take to install it, that functionality in the game. But maybe eventually. Maybe eventually, this game would be really fun to try online. We shall see, but this game was made very well through its AI as well, given the time it was just released.
Lucy is almost there.
The reason this in particular, this mode happens to be, or this specific map with this setup is the hardest one of them all, is because of how easy it is to have the victory stolen from you, given your limited resources when being able to do things.
Feeding frenzy.
But I was able to get it.
And Lucy wins it.
I've got this game wrapped around my pinky.
Hell fucking yeah! So I was able to do that instantly, which is great. But not always will that be the case, because that's a very tough, not only that one, but some of the other ones are tough too. Missile, next weapon you unlock. You basically unlock weapons every time you play, and then you get other things as well eventually.
Happy, smiley, filthy.
It usually says, and now a word from our sponsor before it plays a commercial. Well, I guess now it's frozen. That's unusual.
Welcome back to stage 1. Select your next challenge or check your progress on the status monitors.
Okay, so that was a commercial. So very cool. Very cool. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta turn up my volume.